Hello. Good evening, Hub. Welcome to Fancy Season. I got a story to share. A tweaker story. Being a meth addict, I have tweaker stories. Mine aren't made up, they're all true. I hope you can follow along. You know, I don't have meds, I have ADHD, so for some reason the story's been on my mind all afternoon. It's about the Phoenix SWAT team, my house on Angela, a cop killer, my father, my addiction, my business, losing my business, losing my house, and a whole bunch of tweakers that I just opened my door that came in. Boy, did they take. Anyways, I'd like you to focus on my actions, because it's gonna get a little emotional, and it should, and I hope it moves you. I do hope it moves people, because what police do is in their best interest. Sure the fuck ain't in ours, I'll tell you that. Personal experience. Okay, so a disclaimer is, and also a shout out, I'm also been subpoenaed as a witness for the state, probably for one of the assaults I filmed in the plaza. I don't get asked, I get subpoenaed. I can't leave the state. Now other people could blow that shit off, but not me. Because they've come and arrest my ass. I've been arrested for a dog at large ticket. Anyways, I digress. I do that a lot, so try to stay with me. Okay, I'm 26 years old. I'm full-blown meth addict. I have a welding business. I have a house. I have no business plan. I have never paid tax. I've never made enough money to pay tax. And I was just in pure fear trying to make that mortgage. I moved out of my parents' house at 21 with a welding truck and a lot of welding knowledge, but not enough, no business sense. Anyways, fast forward, I'm now 26 years old. I am behind on my mortgage. I'm losing my house. I'm suicidal. Because my business, my house, my word. When you don't have a business plan, you have no idea what the fuck business is about, and you're too damn nice and you don't charge enough, you're gonna fail, you know, and I did. I failed. And you can't, even with methamphetamine, you can't work 100 fucking hours a week, stay up for days, and succeed. You burned out. And that's what happened. Everything happened. So anyways, so that's sort of the deal. I have a house, I'm losing it. There was the bikers moved in. There was a drive-by at this house and up the street. A few of them, the third time they killed them. Then the dirty dozen bikers moved into the neighborhood. Then the zoning guy came by and wondered why I just drove my truck to the wood fence to make a roundabout. And he was making complaints, you know, had complaints. And I'm like, look, the dirty dozen moved in the street. I have them in my house 3 days and staring the shit out of me. I need to get the shit out of here. I'm losing the house, it's in foreclosure. So you can take your city citations and fuck off, really, you know. It's not my house anymore, I'm gonna lose it. So anyways, he asked about the bikers, and he's like, oh, now this is interesting. Being an INFJ, you know, an empath, I'm very, very fucking aware, even on meth, probably more so, definitely more so. So anyways, I tell that to the zoning guy, and he leaves. He doesn't write any tickets. He later tells me, I talked to him later, and he says when he hears about bikers moving into a neighborhood, they take that shit seriously. Apparently they did. Because freaking like that weekend, I didn't find this out till later. I just confirmed it. They confirmed it. The neighbors across the street, they got this great big, living room window. It was just normal glass, and drapes. Then all of a sudden it has this new space age window tint on there. And I suspected that the police were there and they had a tripod and a camera set up. I could sense that. I could feel that. I just knew it. Matter of fact, I told all the tweakers that came to my house, they're filming. Police love me. They were being able to pick up people that they've been looking for forever. My house became very popular. I didn't give a shit. I opened the door to all kinds of people. And that's where the cop killer is going to come in. Real stories. And I had no idea Robert was a cop killer. I don't script this shit. I don't make this shit up. Just a damn fucking drug addict, alcoholic. Anyway, so let's see, we're back to it. So the bikers have moved. So the neighbor apparently fucked somebody on some P2P. That's a main ingredient for meth, like a drum of it. And bikers wanted it, and he got killed over that shit. And that's the real story. And the fucking truth. Stupid hick. Stupid hick from I think Tennessee or Kentucky, two brothers. Oh, fucking artists. You don't fuck with bikers. It's called Dirty Dozen property. Fuck, did I learn that? Fucking the hard way. I'm gonna go off on some tangents. Need to bring it back to the cop killer. And the SWAT team. The first time the SWAT team hit that house. So anyways, the bikers, the neighbor got drive-bys, 3 of them. Never been a drive-by. That's the first drive-by I ever heard in my life. So first time I called 911. The next ones I didn't bother. And the third time they killed him. They got out, somebody got out of the passenger seat and rolled underneath the car, came up the driver's side, and then took a thing of 38, and then once shot up the abdomen, so it went straight up the organs into his heart, and he dropped dead instantly. Didn't feel a thing. Thank God with the drive-bys, they didn't hit the damn kid, they hit the crib, didn't hit the child. I didn't ask for any of this shit. Anyways, how life unfolds on Angela Drive, Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm 26, anyways, losing a house. The bikers have moved in. They've been in my house 3 times. I felt like I met the fucking Lucifer, the devil himself. 3 days and nights of pure fear. Now this is a good part. So anyways, I have a bunch of the Otis's cars over in my fucking yard. And then the bikers come. All of a sudden, I was over there in the yard with a bunch of shit on this trailer for somebody else, because they said it was a foreclosure. They don't tell me the Dirty Dozen are coming in and it's Dirty Dozen property. So here I got my welding truck and a trailer loaded with 40 grand worth of fucking equipment. And all of a sudden the bikers show up. In pickup trucks, not bikes. Pickup trucks. Yeah, fuck, I don't know, a dozen or 2. And then all of a sudden I look down the street, either way, and there's police. There's police down there, there's police there. I turn, I look up in the apartments, there's police with fucking binoculars looking down. And I'm fucking on meth, but I'm really being an empath. I'm very fucking aware. I'm like, oh, this is just, how am I even here? This is just really fucking bad. I have no idea how bad yet. So anyways, I'm going around my card and I finally come up to the acting president. This might be a little long story. I think it'll be fun though. So I trimmed the Tom Grillmore or whatever. This dude's like 6'5", 6'6". He has a huge nose. He looks sort of Luciferian. I have big hands. His hands just dwarf me, like subhuman. Not a good person. You know, he just got out of prison for manslaughter. This guy told me a little story. I was in a fucking tow truck with this dude. Another story. Anyways, he said he was at a bar and this stupid punk went out in the parking lot. This dumbass pulls out a 9mm, is waving at him. So he went fucking to his truck, got out his fucking 9mm, walked up to the guy and just boom, shot him dead. One shot, boom. Cops come. They arrest him. He's like, I was out in fucking 2 hours. I called my lawyer. Third party self-defense. There were 3 of us that witnessed it. He put a gun to me. Boom. Because he could. Drunk guy waving a gun at you. He hasn't shot it yet, but you can. It's legal. So this is the guy that I handed a card to. Anyways, since there was cars in my yard and a trailer in my yard, that meant they could come into my house, and pretty much did. And when they came into my house, remember, I'm suicidal, I'm losing my house. I won't repeat exactly what he said, but he said something wouldn't live in this house. There's dog shit in my house. I don't have a dog anymore. It's that bad. I have no desire. I'm losing everything. I just want to die. I'm praying to die. Put a shotgun in my mouth, but I fucking can't. Can't hurt the people. Can't hurt my parents. Can't hurt people here. But I could have blown my fucking head off. That's where I'm at. And been that way most of my life. All my life. I can't hurt those that brought me here. So I get to fucking endure. Anyways, we're going to endure through this story a little bit more. I'm going to try to keep on track. So the bikers have come in my house and they told me to clean that fucking place up. Now I have no fucking dope. But I had the purest fear come through me. And for the next 3 days of pure fear, I cleaned my fucking house up. There was no dog shit in it. And but every night they came over. And the second night I'm obviously more tired and I have no drugs. I have no dope. Matter of fact, the first night they came over and they took all my guns. Because somebody that's fucking suicidal shouldn't have guns, so it was... And plus they didn't want anything happening in the neighborhood. But little did they know, I've already informed the city and they know everything. Matter of fact, they've already tapped. There's bugs in my... Well, not yet. There's not bugs in my house yet. That's after the SWAT team and the cop killer. We're getting there. So that was 3 days and nights of pure hell fucking from the devil himself. Third night, a friend came back and moved into the house because I'm alone the 3 nights, okay? And nobody else. Everyone's gone. They were smart. Tweakers left. So I'm all alone 3 days and nights and praying. I'm praying a lot. Will this ever end? And this girl that was there, she's like, no, it never ends. And I'm like, God help me. Anyways, a friend moved back into there, believe it or not. And that stopped them coming over somehow. I don't know. And I could finally get some sleep. Prayers answered for a moment. So there's the bikers. Now we're at that stage. Well, this is when Robert Meyer comes into my life. At the same moment. I'm trying to keep on track. It's a long time ago. I'm 60. So this other tweaker, this dude's fucking comes over and he comes over to he's looking for Ron Coomer and he's pissed and he's knocking on my door and he's irate and I'm like, what the anyways, I invite him in. I invited every fucking buddy that opened my door. I opened the parable, you know, let them in. Well, I did that. It cost me everything, but I let them all in like Jesus or whatever. So anyways, this fucker comes over and he's ratting and ready, blah, 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 blah. And then Robert, I don't know who Robert is yet, but Robert comes over. This is he's a psychopath, a narcissist psychopath. So, I guess that fits perfectly. I'm like a super empath, and he's like this fucking super narcissistic psychopath. And I don't know how dark he fucking really is yet. But he's powerful. He's fucking like a priest of darkness. He spent 25 years in the pen before he escaped and showed up in my freaking life. It's gonna be a long story. So Robert comes over looking for this little fucker because he got out of the house and he's causing trouble because he's from fucking South fucking Phoenix. He does not desert. He doesn't belong in North Phoenix, and he came to get him. So that was good. So he removes that fucker and takes him back, and they bring him. All these people have come from South Phoenix somewhere. Anyways, Robert's on the run. And I don't know anyways, Robert comes back, and he's a manipulator. It's dark shit, man. Dark soul. Prison. Anyways, so Robert goes over and he talks to the bikers, and he knows fucking the Hells Angels. And Robert's fucking, used to make dope for fucking, the Hells Angels and shit like that over in California before he went to prison, got caught or whatever. Anyways, he goes over and talks to the Dirty Dozen, and they don't come over anymore, and I'm feeling fuck. I'm appreciative. I'm just like, you're gonna have a place to stay, and someone's saying he's on the run. I'm like, well, don't use the fucking phone. Don't tell anybody. I don't want to know why. And of course you're gonna fuck up, and then you find out fucking more. Now, before why Robert's the current reason at that time why Robert was on the run. When someone is like escaped from prison and they're strung out, he's an IV meth user, and so he was strung out and he was crashed at some dude's fucking place, and the guy doesn't have any dope. Robert's dope sick, and this dude gets sick of him being on the fucking bed and in his place, and pulls out a little Ruger 22. What a stupidness. It's God's intervention. This is what I call it. A lot of people, I don't know how, this is my perception. Sometimes you do something really stupid and you didn't lose your life, so it's God's grace. As painful as it might be, hopefully that fucker got clean and sober. Most likely he just kept on using fucking dope. Would have been a good reason for it. Anyway, this dude takes his fucking 22 apparently, and he wakes Robert up at gunpoint, telling Robert to get the fuck out of his house. I'm sorry, motherfucker, fuck. You do not fucking do that. That's how I can really relate to Robert. I have that dark thoughts. I just don't act out on it, and I'm not a psychopath. Robert is. So you don't pull a gun on a fucking escaped convict. There's a psychopath, and wake him up with no dope. Give him some fucking dope and a fucking needle. Get him up, and then ask him to leave. It's that simple. Don't be a fucking dick. Well, that stupid fuck points a gun, wakes him up with a gunpoint. I guess they're in the fucking hallway, and he's trying to tell him out the fucking door. Robert fucking just grabs that fucking gun. So now he shot him in the abdomen and stomach. Of course, his guy's, he is fucking squealing like a pig. A little bit of blood trickling down. Not a lot, it's a 22 caliber. 22 long. Shorts are fucking real bad. 22 short can go all the way around, and it's a matter of time. It's really hard to patch all the broken blood vessels. 22 short. So I guess apparently, because Robert told me this later. He told them Robert's just a stone cold psychopath. He's like, the motherfucker had the gun. I fucking grabbed from him and I shot him. He starts squealing and crying like a little bitch. And I'm like, fucking shut the fuck up. You got 8 hours. And I'm just like in awe hearing this shit. But I could hear the truth in it. I didn't kill you. I just shot you in the gut. You got 8 hours. You need to get you're going to make it to the ER. They're going to operate and you're going to be fine. Absolutely no fucking empathy. I'm just still tripping over that shit. Because I can feel a fucking bullet burning in my gut. Ah, fuck. Not a fun. But then again, I see the irony of fucking waking somebody up fucking gunpoint. You never know who you're pointing a gun at. And I've had guns pointed at me, and we're gonna get to that. So anyways, apparently this guy, Robert, left now. Robert kept the gun and left, and so that's why Robert's wanted at that point in time. Along with that, he's also escaped from prison in California. A maximum security, by the way. Anyways, so I'm aware of the shooting. I'm supposed to turn him in, whatever. I'm just fucking, I'm suicidal. I don't really give a fuck. Live and let live. So Robert's camping in my place, and I guess he went up to some stupid bar, money in his mouth. Somehow somebody gets tips off that fucking where he's at. And even though that the police are already filming across, my neighbors, I don't think anybody, I just told him if you don't use the phone, they're filming across the street. It's before facial recognition. You can probably get you out of town. You can try to get that fucking title for that car for $500 and get you out of here. I don't want you in my fucking house. Fuck another day, actually. Never want. But I was grateful they came here because he talked to the bikers and the bikers quit coming over and they didn't kill Otis. They're gonna kill fucking Otis. To this day, they'd still kill that motherfucker. They're gonna kill me too, probably. They looked at me. When you have 40 bikers look at you like you're fucking already dead, punk, you know that feeling. You'll never fucking forget it. Black eyes. I mean, black fucking. These motherfuckers have killed to get the fucking patch. And that's just how it is, folks. Anyways, so where are we at now? So we got the bikers come over. Now we have Robert in my house. He was gone to a bar and run his, for some reason, the SWAT team has been notified. So for 48 hours, I have SWAT up on these apartment complexes. Triangulated around the house. The whole house is under surveillance. Plus I got them fucking across the street on a tripod. They're filming all that shit. And this has all been unbeknownst to me. Remember, I'm tweaking. Now, this is where everything gets more deep. So I've already called my folks. They live up in St. George. I have loaded up this great big car hole of trailer with all this. They moved from Scottsdale to St. George and left a bunch of equipment at my place, table saws, all this stuff. And they need to get it the fuck out because I got tweakers in my house. I can't, it's gonna get stolen. And I was very abrupt. I didn't give him any fucking leeway. I never do. I'm fucking like harsh. ADHD. You need to get the fuck down here. I got the trailer loaded up. I can't protect it. Come get your shit. Basically. That's exactly what it was. Losing the house, come get your shit. So they're coming down from Utah. Ironically, at the same time, got SWAT coming fucking looking at Robert. And I got a bunch of fucking tweakers in the house. Fucking meth. Oh my god. Tweaker stores. I smoked the shit. I didn't shoot it. And then I sometimes ate it and sometimes snorted it. I didn't do very much, didn't have a lot of money for it. And I don't like fucking meth psychosis. I need sleep. I'm not your normal tweaker. I'm not a normal person, regardless. Anyways, plus if you're doing meth, it speeds your head up, fucking speeds your thoughts up so fast that you don't fucking kill yourself over losing your fucking business, your house, and everything you fucking worked so hard for. That's what meth does for me. It doesn't change anything, it doesn't make anything better, and eventually destroys your fucking life sooner than later these days. Of course, it's not real meth out on the street. I don't know what the fuck they got on the street. National Tweaker Geographic. That's not the fucking methamphetamine that was here 30, 40, 50 years ago. I don't know what the fuck is fentanyl, meth, who knows. So anyways, digress. So now we're in the house. Now the SWAT team has triangulated the house for the last 48 hours. They should have enough fucking intel that fucking my father is not part of anything. But then again, I don't know why they're coming. And when you do, you get humbled. I do. My dad never forgave me for this shit. So here we got my father coming down from Utah. It's a Saturday. I think it's Saturday. Yes, it's a Saturday. My dad, they get out. They drive in the day before. They get a motel room because they can't stay at my fucking place. Sad but true. Wow, I never saw that. But you need a hotel. You can't stay here. No, they couldn't. Anyways, they know I'm on meth. I'm very honest and open with my family. They can't understand it, and fuck, I don't either. So they stayed in a motel that night, and they came over in the morning, Saturday, and then my dad notices the fucking tags on the trailer expired. And fuck, my dad's a fucking, he done stickler for the goddamn law. I'm thinking, just get the fuck out of here, register it when you get to Utah. Anyway, so he wants tags. Thank God he did. So I'm fucking, it's like, I think 10 in the morning, I jump in the truck. I gotta drive all the way to fucking Scottsdale to get fucking a tag. And I got fucking like 50 minutes to get there. So, and I'm tweaking. I'm like, fuck. So, and then the tires on the trailer were bad. Sorry about that, Dad. He's dead, but I'm sorry. Apologize for all of it. So I'm going to DMV to get fucking tags. And this all goes down while I'm at DMV. Which is really good, because I'm fucking tweaked out. I'm suicidal. I'm pretty stressed. I really don't need fucking M16s up my fucking ass. Had that experience later. Now, up to this point, I've never had a gun pointed at me in my life. That's soon to fucking change. Many, many, many times. So, let's see. We got Robert there. The SWAT team surrounded the house. I'm at DMV. And so while I'm at DMV, my dad and the boys were driving to fucking Circle K. And that's when the SWAT boys came up, pulled him over, yanked him out. They didn't yank my father out of the fucking car. But they told him face down on the fucking 130, 40 degree asphalt. 60-year-old fucking man. Gunpoint. Obviously, my dad never forgave me for this shit. Not that I fucking created it. At least fucking from... Once you leave, you get to see everything, so he knows anyways. But he never forgave me for this shit. Cops, this is fucking better than any Cops issue. Fucking episode. Unfucking believable. So, while I'm gone, they have pulled my father over. They got him at gunpoint. Now they got him up they didn't cuff him. Now, this is where I get fucking emotional. I try not to fucking hate police. special weapons. So, they bring my father back to my house. Now, Robert's in the fucking house. They don't know where Robert is. They know Robert's is armed. And he is definitely dangerous. So they got snipers. They're looking for him. They will take his ass out if they get a shot. Not just for the fucking kid that woke him up at gunpoint. For what I don't yet know. Because Robert's been like a godsend to me. But there at the end, right before the SWAT team are coming to get him, he turned really dark. And then they wanted to make meth and shit. And he thought he's going to fucking use me. And motherfucker, God will remove you from my fucking life. And that happened. I got a lot of angels. I got a lot of guides. I got 5 guides that came with me. A legion of angels and God knows what else. And my grandmother. I got a lot of spirit help. I also got a lot of darkness coming at my ass too. When you're bright light, that's just part of it. So I got the SWAT team and Robert's inside my fucking house. My dad's a fucking Marine. And these clever fucking pigs, I mean SWAT, convinced now I'm not in there. I'm going to get tags. I'm on the way back with tags for the fucking trailer so they can get the fuck out of the town, back up to Utah. They used my goddamn father as a human shield. They had my dad. And I don't know why the fuck you stupid son of a bitch did it. They used him as a human shield to go through the fucking front door and they came in behind him. Who would get shot? You motherfuckers are in vests. Bulletproof vests. You put a vest on my father, you fucking pigs. Clever fucking cops! Put my father in danger! For a cop killer! You fucking pigs! He's a cop killer! He has nothing to lose! You use my father as a fucking shield! You knew he was a cop killer! Robert Miles, 25 years earlier, gets pulled over by California PD. Patrol. He don't want to go to prison. Blew them away. Boom, boom. Feel that? And then you use my father to go get him. You fucking punk-ass bitches. They did SWAT. Late 80s. 90. I think 1990. That's when my mother told me they used your father as a human shield. And yet I still don't hate. Fucking punks. It gets better, folks. Oh, it gets a lot deeper. Alright, so it's all gone down. They use my father. They go in, Robert's in the back. He has no gun. He surrenders. That's peaceful. No problem. They searched the house, I guess, while I'm gone, and all the tweaker fucking, my roommates and all the tweakers, they're all fucking gone. They were all face fucking down on the ground, M16s, you know. It's a SWAT raid for a cop killer. You can imagine. I think every cop in the nation can fucking feel that shit. I have nothing to do with any of this shit, folks. I'm a fucking meth addict. Shit fucking comes to me. So they use my father as a human shield. They apprehend Robert Myers. Kudos. He's on a super max. He's still alive. He's still in super max. Now I get home. There's nobody around. It's really quiet. I don't under. Of course, the whole neighborhood has been quartered off. I mean, when SWAT hits, the whole block gets shut down. Of course, just like fucking cops. So, but this is all gone. It's all been done because it took me like a couple hours to get there, get back. It was busy. Way before online. So, I opened my fucking door and my father's in the living room sitting on a chair and nobody's around. And the look on his goddamn face. I will never forget the look on his fucking face. Like, what the fuck did you do to me? What the fuck did he just go through? I feel you, Pops. I do. I'm an empath. Wasn't intentional, Dad. My fucking life. You brought me into this world. So, you can just try, just try to fucking imagine you've just been used as a human shield for fucking a SWAT team. Like your life meant nothing. No vest. Rich! You around, Rich? He's a good actor. My dad's fucking good. Rich! Are you around, Rich? So Robert knows my dad's coming over, so Robert, heard my dad and comes out, and then they got him. It's not a bad move. My dad never forgave me for the shit. Okay? So, God rest his soul. I gave CPR to he had an accident, I gave CPR to him, so, the final act of love. We weren't all that close, but he brought me in and I was here for his departure. But we were also very close. We just didn't chit chat. I am my father. I don't put up with shit. I am my parents, I'm my grandparents, I am my ancestors. So anyway, they got Robert Myers, alright? Now I get home and I walk through the fucking living room door and there's my father and he has that look on his face. I will never forget. And he starts to say something about SWAT team and Robert being arrested, and then there's a at the door. And I'm like, what the because I don't know any of this, okay? I just went to go get tags. I'm trying to get the trailer to get you the fuck out and get your stuff, Dad. That's the whole fucking intent. A little rush, but sorry. House is losing. We're in foreclosure. You need to get your shit. Sorry. Anyways, so I got my dad and the look on his face, and then the knock at the fucking door. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to the door and I open it up a little ways. There's this gentleman, crew cut, white hair. And he got the business card and he hands it to me. Now the SWAT team, they've already searched my whole entire fucking house. They got Robert. They're there for fucking a couple hours. And so Thomas Hergott's there and he hands me his card. He's the head of SWAT for Phoenix. North Phoenix or whatever. Hi, my name's Thomas Hergott. I'm the head of SWAT. And I'm not really streetwise. I never have been. And I like to trust people, too trusting. And then they think my kindness for weakness. But I never forget a goddamn thing you've ever done to me and what you do and the details and all that shit. So, I'm always recording in my mind. So, I give him this look because I've just learned this. I'm just learning how you know what it's like to be put in a trick bag. What a trick bag is, they drop you like you're a little rabbit, and then drop you in a little fucking black bag and pull the string, and then they shake it up, and you can't get out of a trick bag. And you have all these tweakers and all these powers and darkness fucking coming at you. And it's not a good place to be in the trick bag, and especially when you're tweaking, which makes a tweak bag in the first place. So, oh my God, I can't believe this shit. So he's at the door, and I give him this fucking look like, you know that I know that you searched this fucking house. Obviously, you don't have what you need because you're here. There ain't no more warrant. You're fucked. You're done. That sort of look I gave him. I mean, you know, that's exactly what I fucking was saying. I don't need to open this fucking door. And then, and then I turn my fucking shoulder, and there's my father. And I always fucking honest to a fucking goddamn fault. She's a good thing. It saved my life. Let me go back a little bit. When the bikers came in, fucking the trailer was there, and the dog, they were there for odds. Anyways, they came over the next night, and they came into my house at fucking midnight. Said nobody would live in this kind of filth with the dog shit and trash, and cleaned it up when I'm all alone. Well, they came and they got my guns, and I gave them. I told them which guns were my father's, my family's, and I told them I wanted them back. And I told them which guns my roommate had, and I did not know if they were even fucking legal. And since he was on probation, because he just got out on parole from manslaughter, he appreciated that. He was really confused. He wants to kill me, but none of it's making sense. Thank God I had enough time for the truth to come out. And then he wanted to kill some other people that set me up in the first place. Because somebody told me to take a trailer and go over there and load up a bunch of shit when they knew the Dirty Dozen property. Ron Coomer. Another tweaker. Oh, he clever little fucker. That's who put me in the trick bag. Nancy also got strung up in a fucking, strung up with some, got shit fucking beat out of him. Then they fucking came to me when they had Ron, after the truth comes out. What do you want to do? Give a fuck what you do to him. See, you tell him you want him killed, you want him beat, that's on you for life. Remember when we killed him for you. You do whatever the fuck you want. He's a motherfucker that set the whole fucking thing up. That's on you motherfuckers. Putting that shit on me. I'm starting to learn at this point. Well, it's getting it's a pretty fucking heavy duty crash course. Fucking didn't have any, never a drive-by in my life. Fuck. 26 years old. Fuck, I'm a good kid other than I'm a fucking alcoholic addict. So, almost, we're getting there. So, they used my dad, they come and get Robert. I got Thomas Hergott at the fucking door, opened the door, let him in. Give him a glass of ice water. We sit down. Now all the stuff I just told you, I don't know about. And he looks at me and he's like, I was looking for Robert. And I, told him in great detail. Probably told him more detail about the fucking shooting than they knew. That Robert, got, we fucking woke him up with a gun, fucking gunpoint, and I got shot him in the gut. I know that part. And he's like, and that didn't, that's pretty fucking, that's attempted murder or whatever the fuck it is. With a deadly weapon. That's serious shit. Serious. Kid got shot, but then again, I think he sort of fucking deserved it, and I hope he got clean. I really hope fucking that fucking was enough to wake him up and he got fucking clean. You got a fucking problem if you fucking just got shot. So usually they don't learn. Anyways, and then he's like, he nods his head. Of course, my dad's over there, you know, he's a Marine, he's just in shock. Shit happens on cops. And he's really, I'm to blame for all of it, of course. I'm just in fucking disbelief of all of it too, but I'm experiencing it. Oh, and then he looks at me and he says, he was pulled over to California highway patrol officers, and warrants came back, and he wasn't going to go back to prison. He shot them both, and they had families, of course. And he was caught. I don't know anything more than that, but that he was in California penal system, maximum security, and somehow that clever little fucking psychopath got out. And that led to somebody else getting shot, and him showing up in my house and getting apprehended and going to a supermax. So anyway, so I got the head of SWAT in there, and then he asked me about the gun. Ah! Now we know why you're here. I didn't yell that, but inside I'm like, oh. And I'm like, you fucked that warrant up. Do or don't I? But of course I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to go look for it. So he asked if I'd look, and I said, I'm going to go look. The last place I knew where it is. And I went into the bedroom, spare bedroom, and there was like 2 sheets there on the top shelf. And in between them, the weapon used Ruger 22. Semi-automatic pistol. I love them. Great. Mark. I think it was a Mark 3, Mark 4. Anyways, was there. Now, I'll tell you about this pistol a little bit in just a second. Because it's a special pistol that it even came back. That pistol's in the closet is fucking story in itself, and I'll tell you, it's like just one. So anyways, I find the gun, and I hand it to him. Which makes the case... Which I don't understand, because he's already wanted for fucking goddamn 2 counts of capital murder on a police officer. Why is the case for the 22 shooting relevant? Just lock his ass up and save the taxpayer the fucking money. It's not how the system works. That's just how my mind works. So anyways, I give him the gun. Of course, Robert didn't want me to give him the gun. I don't give a fuck about you, Robert. Priest of darkness. And all your witches and all that shit. So anyways, I give him the gun. It's the right thing to do. My dad's still, obviously. Anyways, I get my dad out of there. He gets the trailer. We got the tags on there. Everything's loaded up. He gets out of town. The tires blow up on the way to Utah. Sorry. He's dead anyways. What the fuck? So that was the first time the SWAT team hit. They came another time with the bomb squad. Another time. The human shield worked out. Wasn't a bad play. Hey Rich, hey Rich. Is Richard around? Still fucked up. I'm not fucking inside. Go get him. It's your fucking goddamn job. I'm like, fathers! So you can imagine why here I am at 60. Now I got more fucking stories fucking with the police. Now granted, I didn't get fucking charged for fucking harboring a wanted fugitive. Of course, I helped your ass, didn't I? I helped your ass with the fucking silencers and the automatic weapons against Sammy the Bull Gravano. The hitman for John Gotti, too. Another great story, folks. All true. More tweaker stories. Can you make suppressors? I don't know. Yes, I can. Stupid tweaker stories. So that's my first SWAT team experience. Now back to that gun. Now Robert obviously got tried, and they got the gun. They prosecuted for another fucking attempted murders on top of 2 counts of capital murder of law enforcement officer. So he's in a super max. He's never getting out till he dies. So thank God for that. I didn't know he was on the FBI's most wanted list. I did not. If I was greedy, I would have turned his ass in, but I just wanted him out of my fucking house. I was going to give him a fucking $500 car. I didn't even have anything. Run. Go somewhere else. Anyway, so, they really, and then later I learned they really appreciated everything, you know, the house. Because they knew that I knew they were filming, and there was just such a diverse stream of people that came through the house. It was a fucking major, like, just a major bonus for all law enforcement. And the bikers didn't move in and take over the whole neighborhood either. They were to leave pretty damn quick. It all went to fucking shit. Or got better. Another way of looking at it. No more drive-bys, no more fucking killings. I lose my house, and that begins my homeless journey. Fuck. And places I stayed at. Oh, one last little deal. What said about guns being pointed at me. The river that I gave to the head of SWAT, well, that disappeared like fucking 2 weeks earlier. Someone in my house stole the fucking gun using that fucking shooting. Twiggers. Robert's really upset. The gun was used in the shooting. He really wanted that gun back. He's really upset. We don't have any drugs, and he's drinking heavily, and it's alcohol and no meth. It's just it's really bad. Everything's bad. And my roommate's supposed to find some fucking speed, and he fucking hasn't. He's probably high somewhere, or fucking selling shit, but he hasn't come back with any tweakers. It's not good. Robert's a fucking junkie. He needs some shit to shoot up his vein. Anyways, like you fucking anybody that's fucking an addict can relate to that. Or you need to smoke it, whatever. Or you're drunk. You're an alcoholic, you need to fucking drink. You have to have it. There's no, oh, I think I'm gonna go without. That's non-existent. So anyways, someone just stole that fucking goddamn 22. Robert's upset, I'm upset. I'm really upset. More upset than anybody. Where's that fucking goddamn gun? I need that fucking goddamn gun back. Somehow that gun comes back, and I find it out on the back, in the back of the house on a shelf. It's gotten rained on, so there's a little bit of rust. But I'm glad it came back. So I give the gun back to Robert. Miraculous, it comes back. Miraculous, it gets to the SWAT team. Miraculous, nobody ever gets shot with it. So anyways, oh, before the gun comes, oh, that's right. I left that little part. Before the gun comes back, somebody stole the gun. Robert's really upset. I gave Robert my 20 gauge shotgun. The only gun I had. I don't own pistols, never had. And so he has a 20 gauge shotgun, and I know what's loaded in it. And next thing I know, we're all on the receiving end of this 20 gauge shotgun because somebody stole the fucking pistol, and Robert wants to know why. Who? And I'm tripping. My legs are bouncing off the fucking ground because I know he already shot somebody, and he's really upset he didn't kill him. And he's not going to make that mistake again. I know all this information. It's all going through my fucking head. These other motherfuckers are all fucking tweaked out and fucking... They're just scared and fucking saying, doing stupid fucking shit. So I'm screaming at them, fucking shut the fuck up. Robert's fucking pretty up. Now, Robert's a psychopath. This is all fun and games with Robert. And he can see that I am really fucking losing my shit. I'm wondering, How long I'm going to be conscious at that fucking distance with that 20 gauge? Gonna blow about a fucking 6-inch fucking round fucking blast through my fucking chest. Everybody's. How long am I gonna be conscious with all my stuff, with my shit fucking blown in the back of the stuff into this couch? That's what's going on through my mind. I'm losing my shit. I've never had a gun pointed at me before in my life. And I am fucking scared for my fucking life. And I wasn't fucking tweaking. So my legs are bouncing off the ground. I'm like, and Robert, in the most fucking psychopathic, just cold fucking truth, just looks at me. He's like, it ain't nothing but physical life. It ain't nothing but a fucking thing, Richard. And this calm, this like beamy, like a beam of light came down over me when he said that, in the most fucking evil, psychotic fucking way. The truth that was in that fucking darkness set me free. My legs fucking calmed down. This calm peace came over me. And it's like I'm just in a fucking, which probably the reality of really all life, of this human experience. It's like I'm in a fucking 5D fucking little movie. I'm all of a sudden just calm. Whatever's gonna fucking happen's gonna happen, and I'm gonna fucking, like a VR game, just gonna go with it. And then I look over, and this one of the people there, I'm looking at him, and he's gonna get up, he's gonna run. He's gonna get I know him, I've known him my whole life. And he's gonna get up and run. And I'm like, oh, don't you fucking, I'm looking at him, don't you fucking dare get up and run. You will never get the fuck out of this house. Well, he gets up and he fucking bolts. And in my empathetic fucking mind, I see two versions happen in the same millisecond. I see him jump up, run out the door. He makes it out the fucking to the kitchen, and he makes it out the back door, which is great. But I also for a moment could see him fucking jumping and then getting blasted into the wall with the shotgun, and then that would be an alternate reality, which I probably wouldn't even be here. We all probably wouldn't have made it out. Of course, nor would he, because they were filming across the fucking street anyways. So that was the first time I ever had a gun pointed at me, and then that beamed me down, felt like this light and peace came over me. It was just like a big fucking movie. Then what's his name jumps out of the fucking chair, runs, he makes it out the back door, and that defuses the fucking, Robert doesn't know, he figures he's calling 911, cops are coming, so he needs to get the fuck out of there, and he leaves and goes to a bar or something, and that's the first time I had this is the most scary time, that's the most scared I'd ever been in my life. The next time I had a gun pointed at me, I wasn't scared. Not at all. You need to fucking pull that fucking goddamn trigger or fucking put it away. I ain't got fucking time for this shit. And mean it. Obviously they didn't pull the trigger. Usually most people with guns are pretty goddamn scared. I know I was when I carried one. I didn't carry one for long. I had a concealed carry permit. I carried for fucking 30 days. I'm like, fuck this shit. And plus, if you really play out, do I ever want to use lethal force? Fuck no. Shoot me, fine. I'm ready to leave. Me shoot somebody, hurt somebody else? I was bullied. I know what it feels like to be picked on and what it likes to hurt. Anyways, that's my SWAT team story. Tweaker story. Every word true. And it all worked out. I don't really like some of the way I see it, but using my dad as a human shield, I really fucking my mother. He used your father as a human shield, Richard. Oh, that fucking lit me off. You cannot. I have values and principles and ethics, son, that don't apply to any of you. Oh, and you violate them. Fuck. And now I got these fucking alcoholic little fucking pigs Not all, most of these cops that I know I have the utmost respect for. But these motherfuckers that are drinking on duty, making commands, failure to obey, and tomorrow I have to go to court. I get to go to court. It's like the 6th time for this failure to obey. Trial readiness. But I have an attorney now. You know, I'm gonna lose. Clora's gonna win. But in the big game, he loses. So you can go ahead and prosecute me. And every cop that fucking signed a sworn statement against me, thou shalt not bear false witness, boys. Everyone that did so drinks. I have them on tape. I can't prove it, but if you look at somebody long enough, you compare it, you can see the progression of alcoholism. Especially when you have 5 years of it, folks. Should have left me alone. Fucking bullshit parking tag tickets. Arrest me, take my freedom. So you see, being arrested for failure to obey really ain't fucking a big fucking deal, folks. But being put in a cage, not a big deal. Brings back memories of police. I am always fucking doing the next right thing and helping your asses. Have a good night.